What's up and welcome back, Wargamers. This is Battleshock Wargaming Studio, and we are getting ready to play another exciting game of Warhammer Age of Sigmar. David, tell us what we're doing today.
Today it is going to be orcs with the new big pigs, which is going to be really exciting, versus Skaven. Michael is debuting his Skaven army publicly for the first time. He got to practice on a member report last week versus Slaves of Darkness. It was a lot of fun, so we're both getting an idea of what the Skaven army can do. It should be a really interesting matchup.
Guys, if you are new to the channel, thank you so much for joining us. Consider subscribing down below. Big shout out to all of our members.
Absolutely.
Those people, man, they go above and beyond to help support this channel, and we appreciate each and every one of you. If you guys are interested in what our membership service has to offer, hit that join button down below. Get access to all of our extra perks, including, most importantly, extra battle reports.
Absolutely, and big shout out to our affiliates, Baron of Dice and Grey Matter Games. Baron of Dice supplies the beautiful dice we roll on this channel, and Grey Matter supplies the gaming mats and the objective markers to match. Thank you to both of those businesses. There's links with promo codes down below. Go ahead and go check them out.
With all of that being said, I think it's time to take a look at the lists we're bringing today.
Let's do it. All right, we are getting the Ironjaws back on the table with the new big pigs. Really excited about this. We're going to be running Bloodtooth subfactions, so my Gore-gruntas are battle line, and they have special abilities based on movement. This is rolled into a battle reg, so we're 2 drops. My general is going to be a Tusk Boss on Ma-grunta. This makes my other big pig battle line. His command trait is going to be Battle Lust, so he is able to re-roll, run, and charges. And he also has a mount trait called Weirden. He has a 4-up ward against mortals caused by spells or endless spells. I have a Mega Boss on Ma-crusha. He can issue commands to multiple units. He's going to have Armor of Gork for his artifact, so he has a 6-up ward. He's also +1 to hit, but it makes him -2 to movement, so he's a little bit slower, still does a ton of damage. 2 little heroes, War Chantas. We're going to have one with Fix and Beat and one with Get 'em Beat. Fixin' is a D3 heal and Get 'em is a 3d6 charge. They also have an ability called Violent Fury. They can pick a unit wholly within 15 inches of them and give them a +1 to damage for all their melee weapons. We've got a Ma-grunta Gouger. As he builds momentum, he's going to do extra damage, and he has a cool monstrous action that can make a unit fight last, but they have to be 1 or 2 wounded. Then we've got some Gore-gruntas. We've got a unit of 3 and a unit of 6. These are fast attack. They have Jagged Gore Hackas, so they're going to be attacking with -2 rend, and also they do impact hits when they charge in. We're going to be trying out a unit of the new Ardboys today. Pretty expensive at 220 points, but they're 2 wounds apiece on a 3-up save, and they can bash you with their shields now to do a little bit of extra damage. If the Choppas charge, they get extra attacks as well. Here are the dice that I'm going to be running today. That sweet orc head is going to be a 6. There you have it, Bloodtooths and big pigs. Let's see what Michael brought today.
Checking out the Skaven today. No subfactions for the Skaven. They don't have subfactions. We get special abilities based off of the heroes that we're taking, so we'll take a look at those in just a bit. And we're taking a battle reg to reduce our amount of drops, but we're still going to be 2 drops today. So our general today is going to be the Grey Seer. He's Master Clan, so he's going to be able to pass wounds off to other Skaven models. And then he's going to be the Shaman of the Chilled Land, so he knows all of the lore out of the new GHB, so that's going to be super helpful. Next up, we have the Warlock Bombardier. He's Clan Scryer, so he gets access to the Warpstone abilities, which are super great, and the spell he's going to know is more Warp Power. Lord Thanquol is here. He's taking 4, count them 4, Warp Fire Braziers, so he's a real beast in close combat. He's a 2-cast wizard, and he's +2 to cast natively, so he's going to be really slinging out some spells. For our endless spells, we have the Warp Lightning Vortex, which is a super cool Skaven endless spell. Can't wait to use this sucker today. And then we have the Purple Fun is back in the list. We're going to mostly be using this because it reduces armor saves by -1, and then it might snipe out a couple models here and there. We have a reinforced unit of Stormfiends. These guys have all of the guns, all of the shooting. We're going to see if we can power them up and make them do all of our work. We have 2 units of Warplock Jazales. They're going to be hanging out in the background. See if we can juice them up and do some damage 3 with their sniper rifles. We have 3 units of Clan Rats. Their job is to die. They're going to stand in front of the army and get punched in the face by orcs. These are the beautiful Battleshock dice we're going to be rolling today. That is the list. I'm excited to get into it. Let's take a look at the mission.
All right, before we take a look at today's battle plan, big shout out to everybody on the Wall of Heroes. These are lords and commanders in our membership service, and we really appreciate your added support to help us keep this channel going. Thanks a lot. So today we're going to be playing Power Flux. This is a 4-objective battle, and the special rule for this one is there are 2 different sets of objectives, the A and the B. The person going second in each turn gets to decide which objectives are active for the purposes of scoring victory points. We get 1 victory point if we have 1 objective. We get 1 victory point if we have both objectives, and we also get an extra point for having an Andorian Locus on it. You get 1 point for killing a wizard. We'll be scoring on battle tactics and grand strategies. My grand strategy is going to be WA, of course. I'm going to have either a battle line or my general wholly within enemy territory at the end of the battle. And Michael, what is your grand strategy?
Spell casting Savant, and I have to keep my Grey Seer alive to the end of the battle.
Sounds good. All right, let's go ahead and see who has initiative. We're back from taking a look at the armies. We were both very stoked because we got a bunch of new models to show off for you guys. So leave a comment down below. Who do you think is going to win this battle? Is it going to be the Skaven and their massive firepower and their numbers? Or is it going to be the bashiness and awesomeness of the new big pigs? Leave that comment down below. I was 2 drops, Michael was 2 drops. I won initiative, decided to be attacker, so I've got choice, and I'm going to give Michael the turn. Since he gets extra points for having Andorian Locuses on objectives, I am going to activate these 2 objectives right here. Let's try to get some primal dice.
On a 4-up.
Okay, no primals.
Okay. We have 2 command points. Let's try and get another one with Lord Thanquol.
Okay.
He gets 1.
Okay, I am going to make my dude with the green sticks, the War Chanta, I'm going to make him a wizard this turn, so I have 1 unbind on Thanquol.
Because that is what our battle tactic is going to be. It's going to be get a cast off without it being unbound. And let's start with Lord Thanquol. So in the army breakdown, I said he's +2 to cast. He's +3 to cast, guys. And he's sitting on Arcane, so he's +4 to cast. So let's try and bring out the purple hunt.
Okay, sounds good.
Here we go. That is a 9.
I will try to dispel. Nope, goes off. The purple sun has made it onto the battlefield. What's next?
Let's see. He has another cast. You don't have any more unbinds, so let's just go for a Death Frenzy on himself.
Okay.
It goes off.
Okay.
Death
He fights when he dies.
That's it. That's it. He fights when he dies.
Beautiful.
And then my Grey Seer in the back is a 2-caster. He's going to throw Mystic Shield. He'll throw a Mystic Shield on the Stormfiends, just in case.
Goes off.
Goes off.
Okay.
He's going to try and bring out the Warp Lightning Vortex.
Okay.
5, 6, does not go off. That's it for casting. We're going to move the Endless Spell 8 inches, and then we can move into movement.
All right. All right, we're back for Michael's turn. Michael, how many points?
4 points. I hold hold both active objectives, and I completed my battle tactic. 4-point arenas.
Go ahead and go for primal dice, I guess. I don't need them. For my heroic action, I am going to make the Mega Boss an Unbinder, and I'm going to try to get rid of the purple sun.
Then do you want your primal dice?
Oh, crap, yes!
Nope.
No. Oh, I really wanted to get rid of it too. Darn it! Okay, yeah, so that's what I'm going to do there. My battle tactic is going to be That's Our Turf now, and I just need to have 2 units within 6 inches of the center of the battlefield.
Cool.
Very easy to achieve. Before I get into casting, I am going to use my conditional command point and try to rally those piggos.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice.
Oh, that's
very nice.
Welcome to Value Country.
We'll get a couple back. All right, well.
I want to get a command point with Thanquol.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nope.
Okay, let's try to get rid of the purple sun. I'm plus because I'm on Arcane, so yeah, goes away.
Look at you. Just having the best day ever.
It's all working out, guys. Let's give Violent Fury to the 5-man pig squad. And then let's give Violent Fury to the Mega Boss on Maw Crusha. So they're both going to be +1 to damage.
Sweet.
We're going to do Fix and Beat with the War Chanter on that 5-man squad of pigs to try to heal the one that suffered 2. It's good. It's going to heal D3 for 3. So he's full health again. I'm going to use a command point to do Mighty Destroyers. I'm going to move 3 units right now. All right, I've completed my Mighty Destroyers. I moved the Mega Boss out of the terrain feature, so he's gonna go do some stuff. The 5-man Pig Squad and the 3-man Pig Squad also did Mighty Destroyers, so they're just plugging up the center of the board, getting ready to do some charges, and I've gotta have 2 units within 6 inches of that at the end of the turn, so we can go ahead and get right into movement. We finished my movement phase. I went ahead and ran the Ard Boys 4 inches. They're not gonna take that objective this turn, but they're just gonna go where they belong. They're gonna need to be over there at some point anyway. The War Chanter ran a Mighty 6, moved up behind the 6-man Pig Squad, which is 5 actually. And then we've got the other 3 pigs right here on the right side, getting ready to mount some charges. The War Chanter ran, he's hanging out over there. And then the Mega Boss moved again. Michael did throw a 6-inch redeploy. He did not want me to charge over the top and get in between those 2 screens because that could have been pretty nasty. I ran both of the big pigs. The big pig Gouger is up to momentum 3 and the General is up to momentum 2. So they're not going to be doing any charging this turn, just focusing on positioning on the board. Michael has relinquished that objective because he knows we're coming in hot. So we're going to do a little bit of shooting and then we'll get into charges. All right, the Mega Boss is going to shoot his Inner Bursting Roar. This is 4 attacks, 2s and 3s. 3 hit. Clan Rats are the only target. 1 wound, -1.
That's a dead clan rat, everybody.
5-man Pig Squad going in. A 4. A 4 is good. 3 pigs at impact hit range are going to hit this unit right here on 2s. You got 3 mortal wounds. The 3-man Pig Squad is going to charge. 7 inches is good. 1 impact hit, 1 mortal. The Mega Boss. Mega Boss is going to mount a charge. It's good. All right, we're going to do some monstrous actions, Michael. The first one I'm going to do is Stomp on the rats. I add 3 to this because of Destructive Bulk. So that is 5 mortal wounds. There's a big pig hoof that's going to try to destroy that gnaw hole on a 3-up. Let's see what happens. It's destroyed. This Mega Boss has Armor of Gork, so he's just +1 to hit with all of his melee weapons. We're going to go with the Choppa and Rip 2 Fist first. This is 7 attacks, 2s and 3s.
Killing clan rats.
Killing us some clan rats. Oh, that's going to be 6 damage.
Rend a lot?
Rend 1.
3 damage.
No! This is Mighty Fist and Tail, 2s and 3s. Okay. That's 24 damage.
Rend 2?
Yeah. All right, we'll do some smashing and bashing. All right, we've got 3 guys in. So we're going to start with the Jagged Gore Hackers. We're going to use our last command point for all-out attack. This is going to be 2s and 3s, -2, 2, because they have Violent Fury. Okay. So 14 damage. Okay, and then this is the 12 hoof attacks, 2s and 3s. Four no rent.
Mighty 5s? They're all dead.
Okay, so we're heads up for a second. I can't smash and bash again because there's nothing within 3 of me anymore. I do have the option to pile in and fight with these 3 pigs here though, but I need to measure the center of the battlefield, so I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so we piled in to fight with these other pigs. They were able to pile 3 because they charged. I've got 1 set of hooves in and 2 Jagged Gore Hackers in. The leader is one of them, so we've got 7 Jagged Gore Hackers. This is going to be 3s and 3s. Okay, and then 3s, we're looking at 6 at -2. These are just single damage, so 6 damage. And then the pig, 3s, 3s, 2, no rend.
Mighty 5s. Save 1, failed 1. I spend my last command point to auto pass morale.
Okay, I don't have morale to take. I am gonna make a pile-in move with the pigs that are in combat, and I'm gonna make a normal move with the other pigs, and then we will be right back to score me up.
And then I'm gonna bring D3
Oh yeah, go
clan
ahead.
rats back. Haha, 1.
Haha, the guy's like, I'm not really dead.
All part of the plan. Okay, great.
All right, pretty productive combat if you take into consideration that those screens have to go away before I can do anything else. So let's go look at my score.
David's completed his turn. How'd you score?
I scored 4. I was able to get charges off and use some of my movement shenanigans to get this objective, which I didn't expect that I was going to get, but it worked out. The Violent Fury pigs were able to do 17 wounds with only 3 models. I did a pile in here just to restrict some movement, and I moved these pigs back. So we've got a couple units within 3 of the center. Yeah, score's 4-4.
Yep.
It's a big roll off, man. I mean, like.
Yep.
Okay, good. I'm glad you got the turn, Michael. Try to break free from the pin.
We have to take the turn, so we will be back for Skaven Battle Round 2.
All right. We are back for the top of Battle Round 2. Michael has decided to take the turn. Let me get this tape measure out of here. So we're going to go ahead and start with some primal dice.
Hoop.
We each get 1.
Okay. It's going to be a tough turn, guys. We have to kill a lot. David has pinned my entire army, and I have no ability to get onto a point. But if I hand David the turn, he's going to kill my entire army. So I have to try and just do as much damage as possible.
Yeah.
So I'm selecting a battle tactic that I feel very confident that I can achieve. I'm going to do Leaden in the Maelstrom and charge with a hero and a battle line unit. For my heroic action, let's get a command point with Thanquol. Nope.
Okay. I'm sitting on 3 command points, and then I have 1 conditional that I put on the Mega Boss. So I'm going to go ahead and do Finest Hour within this turn.
So first up, Thanquol is going to try and bring out the Purple Sun.
Okay.
Aggressively comes out. Casting for the Grace here. For his first cast, let's go with, and let's do a Blizzard.
Okay, sounds
Right?
good.
Let's do it. Here we go. Aggressively goes off, cannot be unbound, and we both get an extra primal.
Okay.
Okay, so it's 46 mortals.
Uh-huh.
1s are back to me.
Okay.
So 9, 10, 11, and I take D3 back.
Okay, 11 6-ups on the Mega Boss. He takes 10. It does not say you cannot pass it.
Okay, so I take 2 mortal wounds. On 3s, I'll pass them. So he takes 1, and the Stormfiends take 1.
Okay.
For his second cast, let's just put a Mystic Shield onto the Stormfiends.
Okay.
It
Goes off.
And then let's go with the Warplock Bombardier. Bomb, 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 bomb. He's going to cast more warp power. Okay, he's going to. It goes off.
Okay.
Cool. So more warp power. Custom value set 7, range of 13. Successfully cast. Pick 1 Scryer unit. Add 1 to hit and wound rules for attacks made by that unit until your next hero phase. However, the unit suffers D3 mortals at the end of your next hero phase. So I believe casting is complete. Let's move the Endless spell.
Let's do it.
We've shimmied the Endless spell just a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's roll a 1 on this unit. Nothing. Let's roll a 1 on the other unit of pigs. Nothing.
Okay.
Hero phase complete. Let's move into movement.
Let's do it.
Skaven have completed the movement phase. We fell backwards with these clan rats. Dave issued a redeploy and moved those pigs back a little bit, and then also redeployed the Mega Boss. So they're out a little bit. And then we shuffled up the Stormfiends into the center. Thankful's looking at a charge right there. That is it for the movement. We're gonna get right into shooting.
Let's do it.
Okay, so our Bombardier is going to use a Warpstone to increase the damage. Let's just roll that 1, see if he doesn't get hurt. He doesn't get hurt. And let's open up first with the Stormfiends, because I feel like that's going to tell us everything else. So we're going to put everything from the wind launchers and the Rattling guns into the 5-man pig squad. see if we can kill this pig squad yet again.
Okay. I will issue a all-out defense from the Mega Boss. That means I've got 2 extra all-out defenses in the pocket.
So wind launchers, we have 6 shots. These are going to be 3s and 2s. 2s. Okay, it's effectively, so it's Ren 3, and then you're at a -1 to your save.
Yep, punch its armor.
Okay, so then it's D3 plus 1. So 2, 4, 7 damage.
Okay.
Rattling cannons are 6d6 shots. So 6, 10, 21 shots. These are going to be 2s and 2s. $13 at -1, and you still have that -1 to...
5s.
Yep.
That's 14 damage.
The Bombardier is going to see if he can finish off that squad.
Okay.
And this is make or break time, so we are going to have more Doom Rocket.
Yes.
So instead of D3 attacks, we're going to have D6 attacks. However, for each unmodified hit roll of a 1, this unit suffers D3 mortal wounds. So I could blow myself up. These hit on 4s, so I think we're going to all-out attack, because this will be the only one that we need. 3s and 3s.
No 1s, that's nice.
So 2 at -1, so -2.
Okay, so 4s. I'm sorry, 5s. Save 1, fail 1.
3 damage.
Okay. He's got 1 wound left.
Let's go with the Giselles into this this pig with 4 wounds on him.
Okay.
Hit on 2s. Wound on 3s. 2 at -2.
6s. Fail 1.
That's 3 damage.
Cool. You got the pig squad.
Okay, so our final Giselles are going to fire into the Mega Boss.
Okay. He'll do an all-out defense for free.
Take 2 mortals.
Okay.
And then that's it. Take 2 mortals.
Okay, he takes them.
Thanquol is going to throw a charge.
Thanquol goes in on a 6.
And then the Stormfiends are charging in. A mighty 9. Okay, so we're just going to stomp these pigs for 2 mortal wounds.
Okay.
So we have 8 attacks with the Braziers. We're going to spend our last command point for an all-out attack. So we got 2s and then 3s. So 4 at -2.
Goes through.
And those are 3 damage apiece.
Okay.
And then we have 6 attacks with the Crushing Blows. These are 3s and 3s. So 2 at -1.
I am still in the aura of the purple sun, I think. So 6s.
And these all happen at the same time. So
All
yeah.
right, he's dead.
Well, that's it.
All right, sounds good. Let's go ahead and score you up. All right, we're back from Michael's turn. There was a lot of damage that just happened.
But 0 points. You don't win games by getting 0 points, guys. That is kind of a bummer. We overkilled, which is a blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
It is what it is. So 0 points. The score is currently 4-4, but we're getting into David's turn. Bottom of battle round 2. Primal dice?
Yeah, I still have 2 from last time. No.
No.
All right, for my heroic action, I'm going to become a caster. And if it's in my hero phase, I can attempt to dispel an endless spell. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get rid of this purple sun. And then for my battle tactic, I am going to do intimidate the invaders. Okay, final answer. Battle tactic is intimidate the invaders. And then let's go ahead and do my 1 dispel right here. It goes away on a 10. We are going to do Violent Fury on the Ard Boys. And then we are going to do Violent Fury on the Mega Boss on Ma Crusha.
Okay.
And we're going to use one of our 3 command points and do Mighty Destroyers.
I'm just going to get a command point with Thanquol. Nope.
Okay. Okay, I've moved my 2 units. I moved my general there, and I moved my War Chanta right there, and then we're going to attempt to charge with the Mega Boss because he's within 12.
Aggressively.
Oh yeah, he gets a 12. We've moved the terrain a little bit because the Mega Boss can fly. It's just easier for ease of play and for you guys to see what's going on. He completed his charge with a 12, and we don't have any other hero phase stuff to do, I don't think. So let's get into movement. All right, we're done with my movement phase. I threw a run with the R boys. I got a 6, so they're just loading up on the active objective. Thanquol's chilling right there. I auto-ran the War Chanta because I have to get over the line to make sure that I get my battle tactic. The boss on Ma Grunta just moved his 9. He's going to get set up for a charge. He's re-rolling charges because he is
Battle Lust.
Battle Lust, yes,
Yeah.
for his command trait because I couldn't give him an Orc one. And then the Mega Boss is stuck in because he charged in the hero phase. That really helped me because there's no Unleash Hell coming from the Stormfiends, so I'm able to do a little bit of damage. And then the Gouger is over here. Once again, just stopping redeploys so we can get everything in. So we're going to go ahead and get set up for shooting, and then we'll charge. 4 attacks, 2s and 3s into the Stormfiends. They have Mystic Shield, right? Mm-hmm. So they're on a 3 before rend?
Yep.
Okay. 2s and 3s. Good talk.
Good talk.
All right, we're heads up here. Before we charge, I'm going to call a Mighty Wah, and I'm going to charge in on a +1 with everything on the battlefield, and then everything on the battlefield is going to have a +1 to rend. And let's go ahead and start with the Gouger over there. Charging the Gouger. 5?
+1 is 6.
Okay, you go in. Okay, the Maw-Grunt is going to charge. He's on a +1, and he's re-rolling. That's a 4. That's not enough. Come on, baby. Let's get that command trait working for us. Okay, he goes in. Okay, so the Gouger is just going to roar the rats. If his momentum was higher, I'd try to make them strike last, but yep, so they're roared. The Mega Boss is going to do a stomp into the Stormfiends. His inner bursting roar, or I'm sorry, not his inner bursting roar, his destructive bulk is down to 2 now. So that's going to be D3 + 2, 5 mortal wounds into the Stormfiends. Okay, I wanted to do something cool with the Tusk Boss, but there's too many wounds in those units, so he's just going to give himself Titanic Duel.
Okay. Suppose I will roar your boss with Thanquol.
Okay.
You're roared.
Okay, sounds good. I will activate the Tusk Boss first. Let's see what he can do. Okay, we're going to start with his Pig Hacka. This is 6 attacks, 3s and 3s. It's going to be -2 rend because of the Mighty Wah.
Are we going into Thanquol? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to all-out defense with Thanquol.
Okay.
Because he can issue that twice.
Okay,
so.
great. And then I did forget that I have Titanic Duel, so that would have been 2s, but my only 2 misses were 1s, so we can keep going.
Okay.
And then 3s. Okay, so you've got 2 at -2.
2 -2, +1, so -1. Saved 1, failed 1.
Okay, that's 2 damage. Okay, we're going to do Mighty Tusks. This is 2 attacks, 2s, 3s, -4, and the damage is D3 + 2. 2s. Those miss.
Okay. We do have wards, so 5 up wards. Saved them both.
Okay. We're going to do the Trampling Trotters. This is 4 attacks, 2s, and 3s. Okay, and 3s. 2 at -2.
Okay, so 5s. Saved 1, failed 1.
Okay, that is 3 damage.
5s. Take 3 damage.
Okay, and then we're going to do Kill Choppas. This is 2 attacks, 2s, and 3s. Both hit. 1 wound. That is going to be a mighty -2 rend.
Saved it.
Okay, well, we did about 3 damage, so good times. Your turn.
So we don't have a ton of attacks here. We have this gentleman can fight into your Mega Boss, and this guy can go into your General.
Okay, and are these Warp Fire, are these the -2 rend ones?
Yes.
Okay, and then how many damage?
D3.
D3, okay. And he gets how many attacks?
2D3. 2d3 with the Doomflayer Gauntlets.
Okay. He's already +1 to hit because he's a hulking brute, so I'm going to do all-out defense with my Mega Boss on himself.
Okay. So 2d3 attacks coming through. So 4 attacks. Hit on 3s. Wound on 3s. So 3 at -2.
Okay, this is going to be 4s. He fails 1.
Take a single damage, sir.
6 upward, he takes it.
This guy goes into your general, so we have 2d3 attacks.
For 5.
5. 3s and 3s. Excellent. So 1 at -2.
He's good.
Sweet. Good job, Stormfiends. Woo! 600-point unit.
Let's fight with the Gouger. All right, so let's start with the Mighty Tusks. This is going to be 3s and 3s, -4, and then it's going to be D3 +1 damage. So 3s, nothing. These big pigs are doing great so far. And then let's go ahead and fight with the Trampling Trotters. 4 attacks, 3s and 3s. Oh yeah. Okay, -2.
Goes right through.
2 damage.
Okay, that's 2.
And then we'll do the Gouger and Choppa Axe, 3s and 3s. Okay, those are also -2, so that's 6 more damage.
4s and 4s. No rend. Take 1, sir.
He's good.
Good talk.
All right, I'm going to start with the Mega Boss now. We've got 8 attacks with the Boss Choppa and Rip 2 Fist because of Strength for Victory, so he gets an extra one. And this is going to be 2s and 3s because he has the Armor of Gork, so he's +1 to hit.
Now, Thanquol's going to all-out defense the boys for free.
Okay, sounds good. 6 hits. So you've got 5 wounds. Those are -2, and you're on a +2 to your save. So you've got your normal base.
Failed 3.
Okay, those are 3 damage apiece.
9 damage is quite a bit.
Okay, now we're going to go with the Mighty Fists and Tail. I have suffered 13 wounds, so I have 6. And I'm excluding the mount with Strength from Victory, so it's just going to be 6. But we are going to be on 2s and 3s. Two at -3.
5s. Fail them both.
Those are 4 damage apiece.
Okay, 6 attacks with the braziers, or 8 attacks, excuse me. 2, 4, 6. 8 attacks, 3s and 3s. Excellent, I dropped 6 of those. It's very Skaven of me. That's so Skaven.
That's so Skaven.
All right, take 1 at -2.
I take it.
It's 3 damage.
Okay.
6 attacks with the crushing blows. Two at -1.
I failed them.
2 damage.
2 damage piece?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then 2 attacks with the staff of the horned rat. 1 hit. 1 wound, -1.
Okay, we're good on that one.
Cool. Yeah, I definitely had the ability, but lacked the will to kill him.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's alive. He only has 14 wounds, so he's got 7 wounds left. That was good.
Okay, so we're gonna auto pass on the Stormfiends.
Okay.
And then we roll for the clan rats. They lost 8.
They lost 8. Yep.
6 plus 8 is what, 14?
Mm-hmm.
So 9 would run.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's 8 guys remaining.
Yep.
Huh.
And then we'll do Strength from Victory with this guy because he killed something. He has 2 extra attacks and 2 extra wounds. That leaves him on 20 wounds, so he's got 7 wounds left. Both of my big hammers have 7 wounds left now.
All he has to do is kill models.
Just to kill, if he kills any models.
Got it.
So our momentum value is going to go down to 3 right here, and then it is going to go down to 2 right here. And that is the end of my turn.
Thanquol heals D3 for 1.
Cool. We did a mighty 3 damage to him.
Sweet. So that's it. Let's score it up.
What's up? We're back. I scored 4 points. Didn't kill any wizards, and I still hold both objectives. Didn't do as much damage as I wanted to, but we've got the pin going, and we killed some Stormfiends, and so yeah, Michael's ready to do the roll off. He's got his hand ready
Cocked
to
and
go.
ready to go. Here we go.
You break ties, right? Because you took the last turn.
I have no idea. I know that I've rolled so poorly that this has got to be a good roll. this one's got to be a good one.
Get that 6, man.
Here we go.
Okay.
Okay, I will mercifully take the turn, even though I will probably still not be able to get a battle tactic.
All right, we'll be back for the top of battle round 3, Skaven. We are back for the top of battle round 3. I was nice and gave Michael the loaded dice during the roll-off. So
thank you,
he's
David.
Going now.
Yep.
That could have been good for Ironjaws. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do primal dice first.
Yep.
What's the score? 8 to 4 right now?
I don't want to talk about the score, David. I just want to kill something.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. Primals. No and no.
No and no. Okay. Fire, fire, more, more. Pick one enemy monster on the battlefield. You complete this tactic if that unit is destroyed this turn by attacks made with missile weapons by friendly clan scryers units. Let's just get a command point with Thanquol.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. I've got 4 command points because I start with 3 and then I put my provisional on the Mega Boss. So the Mega Boss is just going to try to heal himself. He's good. He's going to heal 1.
Cool. Gracier. He's going to try and bring out the Warp Lightning Vortex. He is Master Magic though. 8 does go off.
Okay, cool. We'll get it set up.
All right, so when it comes down and in the movement phase, this thing procs. After the endless spell is set up, and at the end of each movement phase, roll a dice for each unit within 6 inches of this endless spell. Add 1 to the roll if that unit is within 6 inches of 2 parts of this endless spell, which, as shrewd people will notice, is right on top of my own units. Add 2 to the rolls instead if it's within 3. On a 4-up, that unit suffers D3 mortal wounds.
So this guy is going to take D3 mortal wounds on a 2-up.
Yes.
Because he's +2. Okay, he takes it.
For Mighty 1, would you have a 4-up?
Yes, I have weird and mount traits. I have a 4-up shrug. We're good.
Sweet.
Okay, the War Chanta is within 2 of them, so on a 3-up, he takes D3. Okay, nothing we can do there. So he takes 1. And then the Mega Boss is within 1, so on a 4-up,
Yes.
D3.
For 1.
6 upward, we're good.
Crushing it.
Okay, Thanquol is within 2. He
Yes.
takes 5 upward.
5 upward.
Okay, he takes 1. And then the Stormfiends are within 2 as well.
They do not.
Okay.
And then your
Oh yeah,
our
our boys over here are within 1.
Nope.
They're good.
Let's skitter leap and get out of dodge. We are going to roll on 3d6 because we really want to get out of dodge. Okay, so there's an 8. So he gets to just pick up, and he's going to go sit way over there.
Warp
Warp
power.
power. Here we go. Does not go off. Let's have Thanquol. He's going to do his War Scroll spell, which is Madness. Casting value of an 8. 4 plus his 3 is not enough.
Okay.
And then let's bring out the Purple Sun. 7 plus his 3 is enough, so the Purple Sun comes out.
Okay.
Purple Sun has appeared. In the middle of the vortex is the giant Purple Sun. So that is it for that stuff. We do need to do D3 mortal wounds onto the Stormfiends. They take 1. This isn't going to move. It's going to stay right there. And we're going to, because there's no way I'm going to fit it right here.
Okay.
So we're going to roll a 1 on the big pig. Nope. And we're going to roll for a 1 on the War Chanta. Nope. Cool. So it's just going to stay there and just hopefully kill something. That's it. Let's not move and go right into shooting.
Let's do it.
All right, guys. We literally didn't move anything. So we're back. We're here. We are going to activate the Warp Lightning Vortex yet again.
Okay. On a 4-up into the Mega Boss.
Nope.
On a 3-up into my War Chanta.
Nope.
On a 2-up into this guy.
Yes.
Okay.
Take 3.
4-up ward against mortals. Takes 1.
Sweet.
Okay. And then into Thanquol on a 3-up.
Yep. Takes 2.
Okay, and then he's got a 5-up ward.
Takes 2.
Okay, and then into the Stormfiends on a 3-up.
Yep. Take 2. Killing our own guys. We're doing great. And like any shrewd Skaven general, and then onto the Ard boys, nothing. Oh yeah, we just did 4 mortals to us and 1 to you. This is great, David. All right, we have 6, count them, 6 wind launcher attacks.
Okay.
Thanquol is going to tell them to all out attack. So these are going to be 3s. I think 3s and 3s.
Are you going to eat a Warpstone Spark?
Yeah, I need to eat the spark.
Eat that spark.
1 spark left.
I'm going to use my provisional here. All out defense.
Okay, so 6 attacks, 3s and 3s. Here we go. So 3 at -3, and you're also -1 to your save from the
6s. Failed 2.
D3 plus 1. So 4, 5, 6.
Okay. He takes 6. So he has 2 wounds left. Strength from victory is literally the only reason that I'm alive right now.
Let's go with that Doom Rocket.
Uh-huh.
Thanquol's going to tell him to all out attack for free.
Okay.
And let's do more war power.
Yes.
More Doom Rocket, excuse me. So D6 shots with the Doom Rocket for the big 6.
The big 6. There's a good chance of either one of us dying right here.
Yeah, for sure. There for sure is. So let's do 6 shots, everything into here. So I'm going to take a bunch of mortal wounds when we're done.
Okay.
2 wounds, -1, and you're -1 to your save.
4s. Okay, I failed 1.
It's 3 damage.
Okay, 6s. He's dead. And you'll take your 3d3 mortals.
Here we go. I'm also dead. He blew himself up in glory, but we did get our battle tactic.
Yes, you did.
Very important.
The Jezzails are going to shoot point blank into the pig. I can't all out defense because my Maw Crush is dead. So let's see what happens. 2s and 3s.
Okay, 2 hits. 1 wound, -2. 6.
He takes.
Okay, 3 damage.
Okay. His momentum's all the way back down to 1. I'm going to move this out of the way.
So to kill him, I need all of these to punch through. They all hit. Okay, they all wound.
Okay. You got the pig!
Got him. Good job, Jezzails. Finally coming in. Monstrous actions. We're just going to roar the big pig. Nope.
Okay. I'm in a Titanic duel, good sir.
Okay.
I shall all out defense, so I'm on a 3 before rend.
Okay. I shall all out attack. 8 attack, going down 1 command point, so we have 8 attacks with the braziers. Here we go, so these are going to be 2s and 3s. Good job, Thanquol, coming in good. 2 wounds at Rend 2.
Okay, 5s. I saved them both.
You should be at 6s.
I did all out defense, so I'm on a 2-up save.
Oh, you said 3 up. Gotcha.
3 up before rend, because I already did that for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I saved them both.
Good job, Thanquol. Doing a great job. Clubbing blows. One at -1.
I failed that one.
That one we failed. Ah!
Is that 2 damage?
2 damage.
Okay, he's taken 10. He's got 4 wounds left.
And then we have 2 attacks with the great staff. 1 -1.
Okay, 4s. I saved them both. I don't know why I rolled 2 dice. We got 6 attacks with the pig hacka. This is 2s and 3s, -1, 2. Uh, 3 at -1.
5s. Failed them both.
Yep. That'll be 4 damage.
Okay, so failed 2.
That'll be 4 damage.
4 damage. 5s. Take 2 damage.
Okay, and then we've got Mighty Tusks, 2s and 3s. Okay, both hits. Both wound, -3 rend.
Save one, failed one?
Well, they're -3.
Okay.
Use a 4-up save.
So they're all dead?
Yeah, so that's D3 plus 1 damage. No, D3 damage. 3 damage.
Take 2.
Okay. Trampling Trotta's 2s and 3s. 3 at -1.
Kill them all.
That's 8 damage.
Take 4 more.
Okay. And then the Kill Choppas, 2s and 3s. 1 hit, 3. 1 wound. This is -1 rend.
Failed it.
2 damage.
Dead.
Oh my goodness! We got him! I was lucky. Any other combat?
No, that shouldn't have happened.
No,
So
I am.
I'm going to go take a timeout, and then we will come back and score it up. Skaven have completed their turn. We finally scored. So we scored 4 points. We completed our battle tactic, which was kill the Maw Crusher. And we're holding this objective with an Endorian Locust.
Yep.
So that's 4 points. Unfortunately, Thanquol just did nothing. He's a 400-point unit that failed to cast and failed to do the one thing I needed him to do, which was kill something. So we went from a good position to kind of a wonky position now, but we're getting into Davis' turn.
Yeah. So Michael has 8 points. I just scored another point because if you kill a wizard, you get a victory point. So the score is 8-9. We're going to go ahead and get into my turn. Let's get some primal dice.
Nope.
For my heroic action, I'm going to go ahead and try to do heroic recovery. I think I'm brave 8. Definitely better than brave 6.
Definitely.
We'll heal 2.
Cool.
So he's suffered 8.
I'm going to try a recovery. It's very, very low bravery. Doesn't go up.
I'm going to do fix and beat right here with this guy, and we're going to try to heal again on a 3-up. No. My battle tactic is led into the maelstrom.
Sweet. I'm going to do a rally on my Rat Ogres,
Okay.
or on my Stormfiends. I get 1 back.
Cool. Okay, I'm going to do Violent Fury from green sticks onto these guys, and I'm going to do Violent Fury from red sticks onto this guy.
Cool.
I'm going to use one of my 3 command points right now, and we're going to do a Mighty Destroyers. We're going to try to do some charges. Well, 1 charge, because I can't issue Mighty Destroyers multiple times, but we're going to charge the pig. He gets a 5, so he's going to go in.
Seems like more than enough.
That is it. So we can go ahead and get into movement. All right, so I just got done with my movement. I ran the green stick guy to go hang out with the Ard boys and the big pig, closing some distance on the rest of the army. This gentleman was within 6, so he couldn't run. So he just walked laterally, and he's out of the range of the Warp Lightning Vortex now. He can't really hold an objective, so he's going to stand in between the other 2 for next turn. And then that is it. Yeah, so let's take a look at the Warp Lightning Vortex. Okay, Michael, my big pig is within 6 inches of 2 of those, so on a 3-up.
Yep. For 3. You got word rolls.
Okay. So he takes 3. Let's roll on the Ard boys on a 4-up, or on a 3-up.
Yep. May take 3.
Okay.
And then on my Stormfiends on a 4. Yes. They took 2.
Okay. Okay, so 4-up ward on the big pig. He saves 1 and fails 2, so he suffered 10 wounds. And then the Ard boys just take it. So they're going to take 3 wounds. All right, that is it for the Warp Lightning Vortex fun. We'll go ahead and get set up for charges. We're going to go ahead and charge with these Ard boys right here. 8 is good. I can only move them so far, but I need to be able to get my battle tactic, so I'm thinking about my pile-in to pin these rats. Okay, so for monstrous action, we're just going to roar at those Stormfiends. Roar is not good.
Okay. We shall all out defense.
Okay, and then we will all out attack. And let's see what happens here. He is momentum 3. The pig Haka, he's got 6 attacks. This is 2s and 3s. Okay, everything hits. It's a good all-out attack. That was 3 2s there. You've got 3 at -1.
Force. Save them.
Okay. And then we're going to do the Mighty Tusks. This is 2s and 3s. Okay. And then 3s. Okay. And then we were going to do the Trampling Trotters. This is 2s and 3s. Okay. And then we're going to do the Kill Choppas.
Weird.
2s and 3.
What?
I'm sorry, there were 2 saves. 1 at -1.
Failed it.
1 at -1. That's D3 plus 1 damage. So 2 damage.
-1.
Yeah.
Then I'm fine.
Okay.
So, Stormfiend number 1, 2d3 attacks for 4 attacks. These are 3s and 3s into the.
I'll all out defense then.
For sure. 3 hits. 2 wounds, -2.
Okay, 4s. We're good.
And then these guys with their clubbing blows into your general. Two, no rend.
Fails 1.
2 damage.
Okay. He's got 2 wounds left. Okay, so we've got 16 attacks coming from the Ardvoid Choppas. They also have Violent Fury, so let's see how this goes. 3s and 3s. Nine hits. Make 7 saves at -1.
Force. I only failed 2 that time.
4 damage.
Okay. He takes 4 more. He has 1 wound remaining. Look at that. I didn't even need a morale.
Yeah. I completed my battle tactic. Not the way that I wanted to, but I completed it. So let's go ahead and score me up.
Guys, we're having a weird game. Big swings, highest of the highs and the lowest of the lows.
Yeah.
David, how'd you score?
I scored 3.
Okay.
I got my battle tactic and I hold this.
Yep.
So that's 12 points. Score is 12 to 8, and we're getting into a roll off.
Hup. A mighty 1.
Mighty 5. Okay. Let's try to do it again. Michael's going to pick which objectives he wants to turn on, and we'll be back for battle round 4. Battle round 4, Michael has decided to keep these objectives on, the same ones. We're going to go ahead and try to get some primals. Okay. Okay, we each get a primal dice. Yeah, I'm going to try to get another command point with my Auric Warchanta. No. My battle tactic is Endless Expropriation, so I need to kill the Greyseer, and then since he's controlling an endless spell, I will make it wild and complete my battle tactic that way.
I'm going to try and unbind the Purple Sun.
Okay.
Hup. It's unbound.
Okay. Cool. We're just going to do a Mighty Destroyers, bring me down to 1 command point, and we're going to let this guy move in the hero phase. All right, so we just moved that guy onto the point. I don't have the point yet. I need to give myself fix and beat, or get him beat, and I need to make a 10-inch charge, and then I need to kill him. We're going to hand out a Violent Fury to the pig, to the big pig again, and see if he can do better. He needs to do better.
Do better, pig.
And he's going to give Violent Fury to himself so he can have the extra damage.
Yes.
And that's the end of my hero phase. We'll be back to show you what I did. As much as I hate to do this, I had to retreat out of combat with these Stormfiends with the big pig, and I'll talk about that why in a second. My other Warchanta, I forgot to move him. He's just going to go like...
Perfect.
On the point.
Yep.
And then over here, I move forward just outside of 9 so he couldn't redeploy. I'm going to try to get him beat and get a 9-inch charge and kill him. And then these bad Mamma Jammas are just going to stay in combat with the rats, and we'll get into a nice old-fashioned scrum. Okay, the Warp Lightning Vortex is going to be mortal wounding me on a 4-up.
On the big pig. Yep.
Okay.
There's 2 mortals.
Okay, 4s. He's dead.
Oh, we did it, guys.
No!
We planned it all this way. It was perfect.
Okay. So my general died. That's fun.
3 up onto the Ard boys.
4 up. They're only within 6 of 1.
Oh, okay, yeah. Still a hit.
Okay.
for 3.
Okay. Things are going pretty good, guys.
And then onto the Stormfiends, we're good.
I'm gonna try to do get him beat on myself. No! Okay, he's still gonna try to get a 9-inch charge
roll a
though.
9. You can roll
Still
a
gonna
9.
try to get a 9-inch charge. Yes,
It's a 10.
he gets that 10. Okay, he's gonna go in. All right, now I'm kind of leaving my Ardboys out to dry right now, you guys, but I have to kill this guy. It's a big deal.
Yep.
So I'm gonna activate on him. And let's see how many attacks I have. Thought I was ready to play, but I'm not. I don't know what a War Chanta does. I know he has extra damage.
This is just enough to be scary.
This is just enough to be scary.
Yep.
Like, I want to keep my command point for these guys, so you don't do any damage to them.
Yeah, but this is also my grand strat. Like, this is the correct choice.
That's huge, yeah. So I've got to use my last command point for all-out attack.
And I shall all-out defense.
Okay. So we've got 6 attacks, 2s and 3s. Okay, that was a good start. Drop 2, 3s. Okay, make 3 saves.
3 4-ups. Come on, Grace here. Okay. Save 2.
Okay. Take 2 damage.
Yes. Okay. We're alive.
This is what happens, you guys.
We're alive. We're going to all attack on Stormfiends, going down to 1 command point.
Okay.
This guy has 2d3 attacks for the big 6.
Cool.
2s. And 3s. So 3 at -2.
5s. Okay, fail 2.
4 damage. And then the clubbing blows, 3s and 3s. So 2, no rend.
We're good.
Okay.
Okay, I lost 4 dudes. I'm bravery 6 because of my banner.
Do you want to fight me back?
I'm fine. Yeah, I guess I'll fight you. 11 attacks, 3s and 3s. Make 6 saves at -1.
5s. So I only saved 1 of those.
That's 5 damage. And then shield bash on 6s, 1 shield bash. So 1 more mortal.
3 attacks. 4s and 4s. Here we go with the Grace here. 2 hits. 1 wound. Rend 1.
Failed it.
3 damage.
Okay, he's got 2 wounds left. Good old scrum over here. All right.
Let's.
You're gonna auto pass those guys?
Yeah, I auto pass
Okay,
those
I
guys.
prematurely passed my bravery earlier on a 1.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Let's give me 1 point and we'll get into your turn. What's up, Wargamers? We are back for the wrap-up. We decided not to film Battle Round 5 because it was just some positioning and see if I can do this and that type of scenario. So in my turn, I only scored 1 point. There was no way I could get onto that other objective over there, and I didn't have a battle tactic to achieve. So what I did is I put my Ardboys in cover and gave them a +1 to save. And then what Michael had to do in his turn was he was going to tie me right here by getting an extra point from the wizard for standing on that objective. That would have brought us to a tie. And then he had to see if he could deny my grand strat. So he repositioned some shooters over here and here, and the Stormfiends shot into the Ardboys. Even though I rallied 4 of them, he was able to kill enough of them and then get his charge off and then finish them off in melee, denying my grand strategy, and he achieved his. So the final score was 14 to 17 Skaven.
This was a game of highest of the highs and lowest of the lows. Extreme variability with the Skaven.
Yeah.
We both had moments where we were like, oh, it's my game. Oh no,
Yeah.
all hope is lost. And it went back and forth pretty heavily. So let's start with you, David. Who was your MVP, LVP, and what was the key moments for you?
I'm going to give MVP to the Tusk boss on Magrunta. He had 6 wounds left. Thanquol was fighting into him. Thanquol could not push the damage through, left him alive, and then he turned around and killed Thanquol, which was massive. That gave me a lot of play. However, in the next turn, he's got Violent Fury. He needs to do like 12 damage to some Stormfiends, and he rolled all 2s and 1s on all of his stuff.
Yeah.
So I failed my battle tactic, and then when he retreated in the next turn, he died to the Endless spell. So in a way, he's also my LVP. I guess I'm going to give LVP legit to the Gouger just because he got shot off the board before he could do anything.
This is true.
The Gougers at 180 points are great, but quite honestly, 3 extra pigs is better. And the Tusk Boss on Magrunta is so swingy. He has a ton of damage output potential, but it's based on the momentum, so it's based on turn order. And also, he doesn't really have mortal wound protection aside from if you give him artifacts and mount traits to do so. So a lot of fun. I don't think that the big pigs are game breaking as far as making Ironjaws better or worse in the meta. I think they're very fun and interesting, and it gives a little bit more spice to how you can list build with Ironjaws. I would like to have a game where I can run Iron Suns and Counter-Strike with them. Just be able to charge up to 3 units using a command from the Mega Boss on Maw Crusher would be fantastic, but that didn't really make sense playing into Skaven because they don't charge you, they shoot you, so it would have been a waste of a sub-faction. So I decided to go for Bloodtooths, and you know, I still got a little bit of utility out of the 9 pigs before they died in the second or the third turns. So yeah, fun list. I would definitely have to rack my brain to try to figure out how to make it a little bit more viable, but it was still very, very fun, lots of damage, and Ironjaws are always cool. So let's talk about Skaven, man. You had a lot of different things happen throughout the course of the game where you thought you were toast, and then we both just got miraculously lucky a couple times.
Had some amazing rolls, had some really bad rolls. It's a strange army. I will say that. It's a strange army. It's more glass cannony than I would expect it to be. It has the potential to just really go off and do a ton of damage, and then it also has the potential to just explode and kill all of its models.
Yeah.
There were a lot of times I was doing more damage to myself than you, as any good Skaven player should do. Key moment for me was also Thanquol dying and failing to kill your general. I was very certain that Thanquol was going to push 7 damage through and take him out, which was going to be huge because it would have been the Maw Crusher going down, the pig going down, and the general going down. That was going to be a big turn for me. My MVP's got to go to the Grey Seer, though.
Yeah, I mean, I did everything I could to kill him, and that made me miss a battle tactic as well. I went in with the War Chanta. He had Violent Fury. I gave him all-out attack. And he's got 6 attacks, 2s, 3s, no rend, but D3 plus 1 damage, and he's sitting on a 4-up save.
Yeah.
And he saved 2 of them out of the 3 that went through. So yeah, that was a huge swing right there. Had I killed him, I would have gotten an extra 3 points right there, and that would have been lights out. So yeah, it was amazing that he survived and that you were able to take the win. It didn't look like either one of us had the win the whole way through, even though in our minds we were like, if this one thing happens just right, then there you go.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, I think this was a very even keel matchup. I was a little nervous going into Scryer because obviously the shooting can be very, very good, and you had a lot of shooting in your list, but my army held up pretty good. It's a lot of wounds, and there's a lot of hammers in this army. I mean, pretty much anything can do damage.
And you're just pinning me so much, right? Like my whole army's stuck on an objective that's not active, and then I have no way to get out. So I'm just flailing about on this unactive objective. Really hard for me to go score some points.
Yeah, it's fun when we film these because we can sit and talk in between video clips of like, how am I going to get myself out of this situation? What can we do to help each other score points? Because in the last battle round 4 and 5, like that's when it gets really hard to scrape those points together to take a win. And a lot of the time, if you're playing competitively, you don't have the generous amount of time to like make these snap decisions and figure things out, and that just comes with playing the game a lot, especially when you play multiple different armies and you have to know what every other army does.
I think that is it for us. We are going to reset and play another match, and this one is going to be Stormcast Eternals versus
Avengori.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to play the best army's worst sub-faction, and we'll see how they do. So hopefully you can check that out. That's going to be a community one too, but don't forget, becoming a member gives you extra battle reports, and we've got all kinds of fun battle reports backlogged for you to check out. So take a look at that, and we will see you for the next battle report.
See you next week, guys.